Well, today on our Health Watch, we're talking about sugar cravings in a season where the temptation is at an all-time high. And joining us this morning is our registered dietitian, Courtney Butts. And Courtney, we want to know all about eliminating those sugar cravings. How do we do it?
A couple of tips would be to, number one, prioritize sleep. A lot of Americans today do not get enough sleep, maybe 5 or 6 hours, and that can actually make you want to eat more sugar. It can change your gut microbiome. So sleep is really important. The goal is 7 to 9 hours per night, as well as eating frequently throughout the day, managing your blood sugar levels through eating fiber and protein sources. So fiber like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables will help manage your blood sugar so you don't go too low and start having those sugar cravings again. Another one is maybe setting up your environment and making it a successful environment for you. So decreasing the amount of sugar that you have in your household, or decreasing your exposure to it, maybe at your office. You have a coworker that has sugar in their office, maybe decrease the amount of time that you spend there if you feel like you have a lot of sugar cravings.
I do feel like when I'm tired, I do want sugar. So tell us, why do we crave it?
It's the basic basic explanation is what you feed your gut is what you start to crave, for lack of a better way or a scientific way to explain it. So the more sugar that you're feeding your gut or you're feeding yourself, oftentimes that's what you're craving. If you're feeding your gut more fruits and vegetables, then that will be what you start to crave. So a lot of it is because of habit. You're tired, it perks you up. So that's the first thing that we reach for, is maybe a sugary beverage or a sugary drink, like a sugary coffee drink from Dunkin' or from Starbucks. And it perks us up for about an hour, and then we're right back where we were at baseline.
Then we crash.
Yep.
So give us some comparisons, because before the newscast, we were all talking about that, like a sweet tea can be the same as a handful of cookies or something like that.
Yeah, so rethinking our drink. So not telling you what to do. You don't have to go immediately after this cast and think I have to get rid of all of my sugary drinks, but sweet tea can equal to about 20 or 12 chocolate Oreos. But I always say it's probably, your grandma's sweet tea is probably going to be like 20 chocolate Oreos, 20-ounce Powerade is equal to about 5 glazed donuts.
Really?
The sugar that's in 5 glazed donuts, yep. And Coke, a 20-ounce Coca-Cola, it has about 65 grams of sugar, and that's equal to about 5 or 6 Little Debbie snack cakes.
No way.
And you don't usually eat 5 or 6 Little Debbie snack cakes in one sitting, so you're more cognizant of the sugar that you're consuming when you're eating a food item, but when you're drinking something, you don't really think about all the sugar and calories that you're consuming from those drinks.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Oh my goodness.
Highly addicting as well, especially the ones that have caffeine. Caffeine can be addicting as well. So, Coke has caffeine and sugar. And so usually around 2 p.m. when you have that afternoon slump, that's what a lot of people will crave.
We'll go to, yeah. All right, Courtney. Well, good tips as always. We should talk about caffeine next time. That'd be a good topic. I'm highly addicted to that. Well, coming up, more news and weather on the other side of this break.